Whoa, look out. It's the Two Cubes fucking podcast.
Oh boy, here we go.
Welcome back, Larkys.
Oh no, my hair.
Joe, you're not even in the shot,
I'm
dude.
coming in the shot. That's what she said.
You want me to scooch? I can
No.
scooch. You're real close.
Oh
Come
yeah, we are. Here we're good. I wore my Jameson shirt. The sleeves are not long enough.
on. Aim the goddamn camera a little bit closer toward you. Here, I'll move over.
No, I'm gonna.
I'll throw a leg up. I like this. This is nice. I'm relaxed. We're professionals.
Alrighty, much better. Welcome to the Two Cubes podcast.
Today is January 16th.
It is 1/16,
This is
baby.
going to be coming out on the 20th or some shit.
Who
I don't
fucking
know.
knows? 21st. Yeah.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
sure.
21st.
Oh, yeah. Tuesday. So,
I mean,
forgive us
nice.
if the world ends by then and, we're talking about fucking farts and
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. The inauguration's coming soon.
I want to start off by saying today's number of the day is 292,500. That's the number of black women in Philadelphia that we have to interview.
Approximate.
Approximately, of course. That we have to interview in order to find out who followed, what black woman in
Well, I mean, that's the
Philadelphia
pool.
followed
We might
Tom
get-
Petrick.
Yeah, we might get three in and find out.
That's true. We're not necessarily going to have to interview all 292,000.
It will suck if it's the last one, but we're going to find out who Tom Petrick is.
We do run
are.
that risk. It is possible. And you are hanging out with me who has that kind of luck. So,
That's okay.
yeah, Tom Petrick updates. He changed his profile picture.
Yep.
He unfollowed everyone that
Everyone.
he was following before. I think he listens to this podcast. That leads me to believe that he listens to this podcast now.
Yes, and now
Um,
he's fucking with someone else.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, they're on to me. Time to cut all ties and start over again. But we're not letting you off that easy, Tom Petrick. Now we're on the case. We're going to pay attention to everyone that you follow.
all the time.
He changed his profile picture to the
Gritty.
Yeah, Gritty, the Philadelphia Flyers mascot, who arguably some people, and I'm sure like Rangers fans and shit will be mad at me for this, but arguably maybe the best mascot out there.
I mean, he's a good
He's in
mascot.
contention. Yeah, I think he's in top 5 best mascots. I really
Definitely
like.
his PR team's good.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got good PR.
I'm a big fan of. I don't even remember what the fuck he's called, but I'm a big fan of the Bruins mascot, the Milwaukee Bruins
It's
or
Brewers.
Brewers. So Bruins is the hockey team. He's pretty cool because he goes down a water slide every time somebody hits.
Yeah,
a home
yeah,
run.
he's,
that makes me happy. I
I
forget
think
what he
just
is.
has a name.
I
Like
think
it's
he's-
a regular guy's name.
Yeah, I think he's just like a German dude
Just
or something.
Like Bucky the Brewer.
Yeah, something like that.
If only Buff was here, he'd explain it to us and the history.
Yeah, I know. Baseball, I feel like baseball traditions are odd. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
A
baseball.
little weird.
They got to come up with something. You're going to play all the time?
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
have something going on.
The game
sidelines.
itself is boring as fuck. You gotta have something else to spice it up. Are you eating a Luigi's Italian ice right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my son refused to eat it, so
That's Jersey as fuck.
yeah.
He's an idiot, dude, because Luigi's just called your 2-year-old son an idiot.
Yeah.
Luigi's Italian ice is delicious.
It's
I
good.
love
It's good
Luigi's.
Italian ice.
Yeah.
It's
I'm drinking a 10 milligram THC made by Uncle Arnie's. It's iced tea and lemonade flavor, and the can looks like some filthy hippie made it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Uncle Arnie's out there fucking around.
Yeah, for sure.
I am not celebrating dry January. And I am once again drinking high noon iced teas.
Okay, it's a good choice. I would drink those if if I wasn't doing the dry thing.
Yeah.
But
How
I
is
know-
dry January treating you anyway?
As your father pointed out to your sister and I, nobody cares that you're doing dry.
I know.
January.
No one gives a shit. That's why I like bringing it up.
Yeah, he sent us a video that was like a guy sitting in a bar, And the bartender comes over and is like, "Hey, can I get you something?" And he goes, "Nah, I'm doing dry January." And then it just abruptly cuts to like a globe spinning, and it's like, bah, 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 and the words like "nobody cares" just slide onto the skin there. It's very funny.
Nice. I like that my dad is making fun of my sister for giving up drinking.
Yeah, it's great. Hey, we only give it
Nice.
up for a month, all right? We're not squares. We're not one of those people that are just not going to drink ever again.
I mean, according to you, we might not get through next week, and you're gonna. I can't believe Aaron's not gonna drink for Inauguration Day.
Oh man, that is kind of funny. What's the date again?
The 20th.
20th.
It's Monday.
Wow. We might have to come out with another episode.
Also, the college national championship that day.
We
which
might
will
have to
be fun.
record a bonus episode on Monday.
Can you imagine? Shane Gillis on Monday is going to be a superhero.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, Notre Dame is playing for the national championship
Oh wow, and it's
on
inauguration day.
Day for
Wow.
Trump.
That's going to be his Super Bowl.
He's going to be. I mean, he's going to have to be at the game as Trump, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He's-
I skipped out. I skipped out on inauguration. Come see this incredible football team. Incredible. I came out here. I saw them. They
Ryan
were
Day.
incredible.
Some people call him Ryan Gay. All right, that's just what they call him around South Bend. Okay.
Do we know anybody that does an absolutely spot on impression of anybody that we could just have on here and pretend that
Every now and then I do a good impression of somebody, but nothing that anyone cares about. I used to do a pretty bang up Craig Carton.
Craig Carton from the morning
From
ESPN
WFAN?
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's FAN. That's right. It's not
I don't have
ESPN.
it anymore, but I used to be good at that.
That's so funny. He was the degenerate gambler that got caught like embezzling
he got like
money.
put in jail. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like taking money from some charity or some shit. I used to listen to that every morning, and I remember he would always like promote some
Boomer
charity.
Carton was awesome.
Yeah, and then it turned out that like the charity that he was promoting every fucking morning
just
he was really,
his gambling
like,
debts.
stealing money from
Yeah.
it.
Awesome. Dude's
Wild,
a legend.
man. It's so crazy.
Dude's a sports legend.
I thought he was funny. I was like, when he was off the show, I was like,
good.
"What's up with Carton?"
He's
And
back
then I
on.
found out.
Yeah, he's back on. Not on WFAN though.
Really?
Yeah, he's
That's
on.
pretty. That's a pretty egregious crime, stealing from a charity.
Yeah, well.
Wow, and they
he's,
put him back on the fucking radio.
Yeah, he's an entertaining guy. He's constantly yelling about the Jets. You know, that Aaron Rodgers.
That's so good.
Yeah, I got to hear him again. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it
been a
is.
while.
I used to,
It's been a while.
but
There's something about that guy that reminds me of Peter Rosenberg, the guy from like Hot 97. He does like wrestling and shit, like short dude.
I've heard the name. I don't.
You'd recognize his voice. He was on Hot 97 forever. He might still be on Hot 97.
I assume everyone on Hot 97
He's obsessed with wrestling.
yells the whole time.
I wouldn't say that. No.
For this next guest, we got.
That's Funk Flex.
That's what I think everyone sounds
man,
like.
is
on
Flex still on Hot 97? Is he retired yet? I haven't listened to like regular radio in
And
so
next
long.
time we gotta go.
Holy shit, dude. I love Flex. There's such a spot in my heart reserved for Funkmaster Flex. I remember one time.
I just saw they're making a new Def Jam. Speaking
Vendetta,
of
like the
rappers fighting, yeah,
the video game.
yeah, apparently.
No shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah.
Oh man, my friend Keith is going to have a party. That was like his favorite video game. But no, I remember like a long time ago. I want to say like 10 to 12 years ago. Funkmaster Flex went off on the most hilarious rant I've ever heard on the radio before. He was just like, must have played, I don't know, 150 bomb explosions in a row. And then he just came out and he was like, I ain't going to no cookouts this summer. I ain't making no friends. It was like, I'm staying home. And I'm hating. Like he just kept blood.
Gotta love it.
I just like, I go to no cookouts. I ain't making no friends. And then I thought he was gonna like shit on somebody, like talk about how like people are like, you know, like awful
Fake
or
or
whatever.
something?
Yeah, fake or something. And then he just like, stay at home. Get my shit right.
Gotta respect it.
Count my calories. It's like,
Uh,
it's so funny. Yeah, that guy's probably one of the funniest people in the world and doesn't realize it. You know
Your
what I mean?
impression of him sounds exactly like Stephen A. Smith angrily yelling at somebody.
Kinda, yeah. They have like the same
They
cadence.
do have that like 6 words, pause.
Yeah.
Make my point. Look at somebody like somebody's gonna answer. Continue my point.
I never would have realized that. Good call. I got hit in the balls.
I don't think you
today
could be
at
white
work.
and do that one.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was yesterday. It's just the pain still lingers today. I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about, white people?
I was just saying, I don't think you'd be white and do the like 6-word cadence thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think that would just be called spoken word. I think you would just be.
They just call you a hippie and be like, "Shut up."
Yeah. It's not going to work for you.
Yeah. Trying to think of anybody who pulls that off. Nobody.
Oh man, that's a good.
Maybe
idea.
Dan Campbell.
It would have to be like a southern like preacher. It would have to be like a minister.
Okay. So you think like Colonel Sanders got away with that?
Yeah, for definitely. Yeah. It'd be like,
Finger licking.
now when I wake up and I look outside, I see sinners.
The man's got a point.
See,
The man's got a point.
that's what. But then I looked up to the sky. The sky that the Lord gave me. Yeah, something like that.
Synergy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could work. I think it works for like.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to start doing that.
You're not gonna start talking in just 6.
No.
Up to 6 words. Are you doing it right now, or is that what you're doing?
No. I'm not.
Are you saying you're not gonna do it? But then you're.
I'm not doing declarative statements that only have a couple words at a time. Pausing. And then continuing. But you got hit in the nuts.
Yeah, I got hit in the nice wallop in the sack today.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yesterday. I keep saying today. It's just it's so the memory is so
now,
vivid.
was this a kick, a hand, or an object?
It was an object,
Nice.
but it was really funny.
Can
The
I
reason
guess
why,
it? Like based on the story, can I try and guess what object?
well, so you want me to give you the setting and then you tell me what happened? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe that'll work.
Okay.
Like as a game.
So anybody who knows me knows that my balls at any time of day are at risk of getting hit.
Oh.
I get hit in the balls more than anyone in the world. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You endanger Aaron.
Yeah, like the other day, Aaron said to me on the couch, I was like telling a story about getting hit in the balls, and I was like, she was like, oh, honey. She said, all like endearing. She's like, it's just me and you versus the world with this. Everybody else wants to hit you with the balls, apparently. Like, she's like, I'll help you. I'll try to block.
I believe that was on New Year's.
Shots.
I was there.
Yeah, I get hit in the balls all the time.
Yeah.
That's right. So, okay, so I'm standing in the gym. I have a student that has like an exercise program, and he's on a treadmill, right? And he has to walk on the treadmill for like 10 minutes.
Not a good nut spot, right?
Right. So I'm just like posted up, I don't know, 2-3 feet away from the treadmill, just leaning on the windowsill, and I'm just like hanging out. I got a timer on. I'm waiting for him to finish walking on the treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other kids playing in the gym. Now, go. Tell me what happened. How did I get hit in the balls?
So this is like a regular gymnasium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with you were hit with a spherical object
You would be correct.
in the gymnasium by a student.
Yes, you would be correct. So there's this little tiny
basketball?
kid. Yes, actually, yes,
Nice.
exactly a basketball.
Okay.
So I'm
Kicked?
no.
Damn.
Okay, so this is hilarious. It's like, do you ever play the game Mousetrap?
Yeah, the one with the marbles?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
like it like the marble like
goes through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
and
it
then-
goes through a
yeah.
bunch of stuff. It sets off like a chain reaction of things. Like that's what happened.
Okay.
It was a Rube Goldberg machine, I believe is what it's called. And I'm standing there, and I'm just like doodling on a piece of paper, waiting for this kid to get off the treadmill, like to be done. And this kid throws a basketball at his teacher. She's like playing catch with him or whatever. It goes like past her hands, like over her head. It hits like the corner of a shelf that's in the gym, then bounces off the wall. That's like in between the two posts of the treadmill that the kid is walking on, right?
Oh, so like into the
So
territory.
yeah,
you're
like
in.
it hits off the corner of the shelf, then goes in front of the student on the treadmill, bounces, hits the wall in between the two posts of the treadmill, bounces off, and then hits me in the nuts.
Nice. That is pretty nice.
And then
That's-
for
that's
some
pretty-
reason, I go oh, and I like grab my balls and I like double over, like almost down onto my knees. But I'm like leaning. I'm like I have my hand like there to catch the windowsill so I don't fall over. But I would have if I didn't have anything. And my student, I work with kids with profound autism. He gets upset that I got hit in the balls, and he just runs off the treadmill. He like jumps off the treadmill, runs away, and like he like throws a fit. And I'm like,
Clearly, this
I'm
area's
the one that
unsafe.
got hit in the nuts, dude.
Clearly, I'm in an unsafe area. I have to leave.
And I kind of felt bad for the girl because the teacher that was with the other kid, because she's like brand new. She's like been working there for like 2 weeks, and like this is like the first interaction I've ever had with her. She like got me hit in the nuts.
Nice. I mean, that is hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty good, pretty good. But what made it worse was the whole time I was holding my balls in pain and tearing up on the floor was knowing that I was not invited to Jack's wedding this past weekend.
Oh yes. Rightfully so. No, there was a maddening amount of people there. A lot of people. I don't think anybody skipped. So it's a good thing you didn't show up uninvited because there was
Okay, all right.
it was a pretty packed house.
So people pulled the old rope-a-dope on Jack. They were like, "Oh, I can't come," and then they showed up anyway.
Well, it didn't snow at all, so that didn't.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's
Like
true.
absolutely no weather problem at all happened. But no, it was a great time. Really nice event. Obviously, they did a
Mhm.
little thing. Buff got up there and beatboxed.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Did he beatbox?
No, but that would have been really cool if he did something for that. They didn't do like a ceremony. They just did like speeches
Oh, okay.
and all because it was a
'Cause
1
they
year
were already,
anniversary
like,
thing. Yeah, it was a 1 year
legally
anniversary
married, right?
party
Yeah.
essentially.
It would have been
Um,
cool. It would have been cool if instead of having an organ player in the church, they just had Buff beatboxing. That would have been sick.
Wasn't a church.
I know. They did it at a
Yeah.
restaurant, the barnyard or some shit, or the
Yeah.
barn house or something.
Barnyard and carriage. No, but so Nikki's sister sang. She did a great job. It was a really long song. Which was funny because like
She's got pipes.
yeah, their whole family's very musical. All of Nikki's
I'm jealous.
family is very musical. Like even like when they hang out, they all like play guitars and sing around in a circle. So it was very nice. But yeah, she did her speech and then did like a 5-minute long song.
Okay.
Which I kept thinking was okay. That's it. We're done. No, okay, continue. All right, we're still going.
5 minutes is, I feel, a pretty standard length of time for a song.
Not like when you're like, all right, I just finished the speech. Now I just have something quick.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
my sister
that's true.
here.
Music and
I thought it was just gonna be like, I'm gonna show off that I can sing. Watch this. Nope, full performance.
wow.
Um,
Yeah, that's weird.
Was
Was this before or
was
after
fine.
the best man speech? And who was the best man?
Didn't really have. They didn't do that. That's what I was saying. Like, so they did 4 speeches.
Okay.
One was Nikki's dad, Nikki's sister, and then 2 of Jack's brothers.
Okay.
Um,
How many brothers does he have again? He's got a lot, right?
he's got 3 brothers.
Okay.
So one just didn't talk. I don't know.
All right. Buff didn't give a speech.
No, Buff did,
Ah.
and then beatboxed.
He beat during the speech. He beatboxed. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
He did his speech, and then was like, "All right, cool. Now I'm gonna beatbox."
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Which was cool, and it was a lot of fun, and obviously he's awesome. So it was cool. It was very odd to see him not in overalls.
He didn't have like black satin overall, like dress overalls.
No, but I do have some great news for you. He
Wait.
had overalls on under his suit.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did he tear the suit off like fucking Hulk? Like,
No, he should have, but he
Oh,
then
man.
I talked to him like, not you seeing you over. He's like,
that would have been.
it's like got him on underneath, dude. He's like, I always have overalls on. I was like, that's awesome. So that was cool. Again, met some of the fans.
That's sick.
Shout out to Corey.
Corey,
He was the main guy who came out and
you're our lurker of the week.
yeah, he was the main guy who, came out and was like, "Hey, I listen," and all that, and introduced himself. So that was a lot of fun.
How does it feel, Corey, to be the first lurker of the week? You're it, man. It's going to be a new weekly segment. I introduce a new weekly segment every week.
Some week that's going to be tough. But yeah, have it. Buff did a great job. Then they did a prayer, and then we just straight up party, which was great.
Are they a religious folk?
Not like overly.
Yeah.
One thing I did
They're
have
appropriately religious.
one thing I would like to talk to Jack's family about is so the name Jack is usually short for the name John.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Same length. Say it's on.
You know what makes even less sense?
What? None of them are named John.
Jack's dad's name is John.
Okay.
Jack's name is Jack.
Uh-huh.
Buff's name is John.
I think the name Jack was invented because there was just too many motherfuckers named John. I think that's what the...
Well, his family's got 2 Johns and a Jack. So...
I think Jack's a cool name. It's also my
name.
Uncle Jack's name, who I love my Uncle Jack. He's hilarious. I could never tell him that I loved him because he would just tell me that was gay and weird.
No, Jack's cool
but Uncle
name.
Jack rules.
Yeah, Cracker Jack's cool. I heard they made
Is Cracker Jack like a common name?
No,
Isn't that the guy that Joe Biden always talked about?
No, the guy on the Cracker Jack.
I knew a guy. His name was Cracker Jack.
I think he did say that.
He used to save kids down at the pool.
Yeah,
or something.
in one of those wild speeches of his that go off to nowhere.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, doesn't he start talking about like shaving legs or something?
I don't know.
Just randomly
I remember he was
about...
giving a speech at like a public pool or something. And he was
That's
like, I
what
used
it
to
is,
hang
yeah.
out here. I knew a guy named Cracker Jack. Like I don't remember.
Yeah. And he just roams off in the
He was a bad man.
And then it just kind of ends.
It goes nowhere. Like
he
just tries to sound cool that like he knew some dude named
and then
Cracker
he just
Jack.
drifts off into nowhere and looks off into space, and they're like, "All right, I guess that's the end of that story. I don't know what happened."
That's my favorite Joe Biden moment of all time.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be that or the falling off the bike. I mean,
I've done that. Like, I couldn't even be mad at him because I was like, I've fallen off a bike in exactly that manner.
But like when people are contesting your ability to be a human.
No, I mean I get
Don't
why
get on a bicycle.
I get why it made news and shit. You know what I mean? But
no, I think my favorite like GIF of him is that one where they're like, look at him turn into a Roomba, and then he like doesn't know how to get off the stage, and he just starts wandering, and it's like that could happen to anybody because it's bright up there, it's different, but it's like. You do look like you're lost, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think in that occasion he was definitely lost. I'm sure before he got on stage, they were like, when you're done, exit stage left, and then you're going to be, and he just forgot. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, anybody you follow around with a camera enough, other than maybe
Snoop
Snoop
is bound to fuck up on camera.
Other than Snoop Dogg, who just his fuck ups, he makes them hilarious somehow.
Snoop can do no wrong.
It is pretty amazing.
Guy is everywhere.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't know. He's cool every time. He's always cool.
Yeah. How long do you think before they finally put Snoop on some kind of currency in this country? Because I think it's about that time.
There's definitely a Snoop coin. There has to be.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the commercial late at night. It's like the commemorative.
Do you think when Snoop dies, they're going to put him on a stamp?
Oh, God. I would put money that Snoop has already been on a stamp.
No. Stamps,
sure.
you have to be a dead person.
Really?
Yes. To be
I never
US
knew that.
stamp, you have to be dead.
So does that mean, like, does it have to be, like, an extinct bird or something? Or does it have to be...
No, I don't think animals count. Well, I mean, I guess it could be like, that eagle is dead. That's Hank the eagle.
Yeah, you have to... The eagle that you drew
Yes.
has to be a dead eagle.
Yeah.
I never knew that you had to be dead in order to be on a stamp.
Yeah, that's the one qualification.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's how you can be commemorated by the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, I guess it's in the word commemorative.
Yeah.
Do you ever get one of those 9/11 commemorative coins?
No, I've never bought anything off QVC.
No, I haven't either. Blows my mind. It blows my mind.
One day I'm gonna start gifting them to people though.
Oh man, that'd be
can't wait.
sick. That'd be such a good gift.
Just like here I have.
Got you the $60 quarter, but guess what?
I got you a
In
Joe
10
Biden
years?
commemorative coin. It comes with lithium. Yeah, no, I can't wait to get like old enough that people are like, is he senile?
Should I get him this coin?
Well, because like I'm gonna like constantly act like I'm getting white elephant gifts, even if it's just for you.
Dude. Oh my god, I am. Look me in the eye when I say this. I am 100% getting a 9/11 commemorative coin for the white elephant.
Great idea.
Next year.
Great idea.
Mark my words.
Great idea. That's perfect.
I can't wait to have somebody open it, and I'm just gonna be across the living room like.
I'll get like an Oklahoma City bombing one. It's great. I love it,
dude. It's so good.
It's a great white elephant gift.
I'm gonna start like a fucking fight about
over the commemorative coin. Little George Bush in the front.
They have all kinds of weird sick shit, commemorative stuff. Like they have like a commemorative like dinner set, like plates. You know, like people collect like.
Do you think
plates
Robert De Niro's name is Robert De Niro?
Yeah, why? That's not like a. I don't think that's like a wild name.
His name's Bobby Money.
It's not De Niro. It's De Niro.
Oh, it's De Niro.
Well, actually,
to that.
I don't know how to say money in
pretty
Italian.
close.
It might be the same. I have no idea.
It's pretty goddamn close.
How do you say money in Italian? You might be right. Bobby Cash. Actually, Bobby Cash is a pretty common name. I feel like Cash is like not an uncommon
I think
last
that's
name.
Johnny Cash is the guy you're thinking of.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think Johnny Cash was his real name.
John Word?
Let's see.
I think John Word is his first name.
How do you say money in Italian?
Yeah, now we're speaking Italian on this show. We're going to confuse
Oh, it's called soldi. Soldi. I don't know that's how you
that
pronounce
can't be
it,
right.
but I
That's
don't know.
not right. We're a Spanish-speaking show. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, fuck it. Is dinero. Soldi. Fuck you with the soldi.
Anyway, I have a fun little
Anecdote.
anecdote, I guess.
Oh, I know exactly. I think I know what story you're about to
Yes,
tell. And it's a doozy.
my son had pink eye this week,
Oh, man.
which
That sucks.
was a blast, of course.
Yeah.
For pink eye, you get eye drops, and 2-year-olds don't understand the concept of eye drops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So obviously, to get him to put him in, I have to wrestle him and put him down and hold him down and hold his eyes open, and then drop a drop in each eye. The problem was when I was doing it, a lot of the time, if he doesn't want to do something, he'll just be like, I want to eat, and just name whatever food he wants.
And he recently.
And the food that was in his eye line, so he was thinking of it, were grapes. So I tackled him in my living room, and he, he's 2, so he's not great at pronouncing things, is just screaming rape.
He's screaming grape.
But
Grape! Grape!
rape! While screaming and crying, while I hold him down and put eye drops in his eyes. And then even when we finished, he goes, no, Dad, not nice. Grape. And I was like, no, don't do that. Don't.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Don't you?
I can't wait to tell him that story when he like understands
I was
why
like,
it's so funny.
Don't you?
Please stop screaming rape at me.
I'll give you candy if you want. Say candy. Whatever you want, man. Don't say that. Weird, dude. It's insane. I was like, but if anyone else grabs you, do it.
Scream for grapes. Grape! Grape!
And then, of course, when Chris heard this story, he heard it from my sister and texted me the episode of Whitest Kid You Know of the
Are you
grape in
ready,
her mouth.
kids? Because I'm going to grape you in the mouth.
Yeah, which sucked.
It's so good. I hadn't seen that sketch in so long, but the second Aaron told me the story,
They
I
were
was like,
funny
I
guys,
thought of
man.
it. Yeah,
That was a funny crew.
I heard that one of the guys, like the main guy in that skit, died recently. Like he died. Like
Really?
he like fell off. He got drunk and like fell off a balcony or something.
He was in One Direction.
Sad. But this is what? Did a member of One Direction die by falling off a balcony?
Yeah, he went one way.
Nice.
But yes, he got drunk and fell over a balcony.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wonder if he was in Whitest Kids You Know.
That would be weird. That would be. I
That'd
can't
make
believe
him the
nobody
most-
noticed.
That would make him the most talented guy ever.
Yeah, right. So yeah, but the funniest thing is that in his like one of his like last dying wishes was that, and he said this like 2 weeks before he died, was that in his what do you call that, obituary in the newspaper or online or whatever,
He wrote his own obituary. That's pretty sweet.
he wanted it to be mentioned that he was God damn it, what was it? That he was like a little what the fuck? How did he phrase it? It was so funny that he was like I want it to be noted that I was like a little stinky boy or something. I'm fucking it up. It was so funny. It was
That
like-
is good.
So his thing is just like, he was 37 years old and he left behind no children and blah blah blah, and he was a stinky little boy.
It's good. I like that.
Something hilarious. I'm fucking it up. It wasn't stinky little boy. It was
I
along
wish we
those
had the
lines.
Google right now, but that's okay. That's a funny enough story.
God
as it is.
damn you, Jack!
I-
Shake your fist at Jack. I
Well,
hope
they're
going to
give us
feel this.
bubbles.
Oh yeah,
Do this. It'll give us
they do that
bubbles.
sometimes.
Mm,
Boo!
Doesn't work. I don't know.
Hey, it's party time.
Yeah.
Woo! Balloons. No, the balloons.
I guess
didn't come
not.
out.
I don't know.
I don't know how to activate that. It's
Me
so
either. Oh, well.
random.
Fuck it.
God damn, man. There's somebody out there watching. We're live streaming this right now. We don't even know it.
I don't believe we are.
They're fucking watching us, Joe.
Well, I mean, maybe AI is telling us what's funny in that.
Oh, you said that you were trying to broker a fuck deal between Jack's cousin and one of your friends.
Yes, I was looking
Tell
for
this story.
for fucking permission.
So you go to the wedding. Jack's got a
we're-
cousin that your friend's trying to bang.
No. This was Jack's college friend, so I don't even know the guy's name.
Okay, all right.
But we were the wedding was winding down. They were cutting people off. I'm triple fisting.
Drinks.
Whatever you think. And he's talking to her, whatever. She walks away, and one of his friends goes like, "Dude, fucking, follow her. You guys were fucking chatting."
She's trying to
She
lure
was like, "I'm
you.
going to get a drink." He's like, "Go get a drink with her," and he's like, "No, I can't. I've."
He has a girlfriend or something?
No. He was like, Jack would never allow me to talk to her.
Okay,
And
right.
I was like, fuck it. I know Jack. I'll go ask him. It'll be fine. So I go over, not knowing either of their names, and ask Jack permission for him to hit on her. Jack gave it.
Yeah, I was
He's
going to
like,
say,
"Gotta be
Jack
respectful."
doesn't strike me as the type that
No,
would
he was
care.
like,
as long as you were like a respectful
long
guy.
as he's
yeah.
respectful. But it was so funny because then I get back and like she's totally just talking to somebody new and whatever.
Aw.
Like she just, I guess
She was just being a polite human and.
Well,
just
I guess,
making
but
small
also
talk.
like, I think she saw that it was, this party ends at 11:00.
Yeah,
it's-
I got to bring home something.
It's 10:40, and
You got to make the play. Yeah.
well, even if she's not, I think she was looking for somewhere to go hang out after.
yeah.
And like this guy was like, "Well, I'm just gonna Uber back to my apartment." And that's
Man, you dropped the ball, man.
Because when I told her we were going to the Grasshopper, she's like, "Oh, awesome! I'll, maybe we'll go." Okay, cool, whatever. I don't care.
Grasshopper's a good time.
And there was like 10 of us going. I was like, if it's just Grasshopper Cedar Grove. Address is 292 Grove Ave. You want to go? Go. Whatever.
And how far was this from the venue?
7 or 8 minute drive.
Okay, all right. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
And what time did you go to sleep? It's a big
I
it's a
got
big indicator on how the evening went. Is bedtime.
I got back probably around 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, it was a good night. It was a good night.
Sam's dad was sleeping on the couch and awoke.
I gotta meet this guy.
Because I am not the quietest enterer of rooms, especially in my own house at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh man, I've heard so many stories about this guy. I have to meet him.
You still never met Mike?
Never met him.
Oh.
But Sam has been telling me stories about her dad since before I met you. So
Well, then we had a full conversation, and mind you, he's been home for 5 or 6 hours now, so he's like fully slept.
yeah.
And he's telling me about Sam didn't close the door all the way when they got home. They left the wedding at like 10:15, so they've been home for hours.
So wait, Sam's parents went to the wedding?
Yeah, they're huge family
Jack
friends.
fans?
No, with Nikki's side. They like grew up vacationing.
Oh, that makes
together.
sense. Yeah, I forgot about the
Yeah.
whole Nikki connection. Yeah.
They grew up like vacationing together. Actually, the whole wedding was mostly just Cedar Grove people. You know, it was
Gross.
It was Nikki's Peace Corps friends, her college friends, Cedar Grove people from that side, Jack's college friends, Cedar Grove people. It was so all the parents I knew like 85% of this wedding.
Nice.
And people kept asking me like, which side are you here?
It
with?
was
Like,
basically
both.
your wedding.
But
I know that makes Joe uncomfortable. So
it
that's why I
does
said
very uncomfortable. But
I had a pretty quiet
It was-
weekend.
it was fun. It was a good time, and the hopper after was great. Got to talk to Jelani Remy, one of the coolest people on earth.
It's a really, really cool. Oh, he potential guest for the show.
Potential. Yep.
Jelani Remy, you all know him. Famous Broadway actor.
He is.
Yeah,
he was
well-
Simba in The Lion King. You guys all know that fucking part, all right?
Yeah,
We're gonna be-
probably won a Tony. I don't know. We don't know. We're not going to look it up.
I may have.
We'll ask him when he
may
gets
have,
on the
I don't know.
show.
Yeah. Well, I'll do some research if he's actually going to come on. But he is an awesome dude. I've had plenty of conversations with him. Great guy. A lot of fun to talk to. Also has a brother who is a great Rutgers running back.
No shit.
Yep.
Ray Rice?
No, his last name's Remy.
Oh.
No,
that's right.
I forget his first name, but
You know, sometimes people have different
yeah.
daddies, you know?
Yeah,
And then
not
you-
in Cedar Grove.
not let's just be grateful.
That was extraordinarily racist, Chris.
I didn't mean it in that way.
No, I know.
I was more making a Ray Rice joke. Let's all be grateful he's not Ray Rice's brother. I watched I had a pretty quiet weekend. I watched some films. I
Okay,
watched some
nice.
movies.
You've been watching all the Bruce Willis movies too?
I've not. I didn't watch
I
a
have.
Bruce Willis movie.
I've been watching all of them. I only liked like
Yeah,
2.
you just hate watching them. Wait,
Ah.
you said you only liked 2. Which ones? Or do you mean
Like
Die
2.
Hard 2?
No.
Because Die Hard 2 is the worst one.
Armageddon's a good movie. Where he's a
Yeah,
Where he's a
Yeah,
driller.
Armageddon's good. It's
he's a
good flick.
driller they send for an
What
on an
about
asteroid.
The Fifth Element?
Fifth Element's a good one.
Good
Obviously-
movie.
Pulp Fiction's a weird one to call a Bruce Willis movie though.
True, it's an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
yeah,
And he's like he's a much smaller part than you realize.
yeah. He doesn't even come into it until like an hour or something
Yeah.
into the movie. Really, the person who steals that movie to me is Christopher Walken, and he's only in it for
Christopher Walken is
3
great in it.
minutes. It's like, I had to have this watch in my ass for 2 years. I'd be damned if I let it.
You do a good walking.
Which Christopher Walken's like,
Oh, there's a white guy who does 6 words at a time and stops.
oh, yeah.
Christopher Walken.
And every now and then,
We only
Whispers.
reference people who
Yeah,
do
yeah.
6 words at a time and stop.
oh man, you're absolutely right. There's only a couple guys, only a
Fucking-
couple white guys that can do
Yeah,
it.
damn. But yeah, no, I have to watch the last Die Hard, which I'm excited about. Never seen
Yeah,
it.
what's that? I never saw that one either. What's that one called? It's got a funny name.
It's,
It's like
Is it Live Free or Die Hard, or is it Die Hard with a Vengeance? It's one of those two.
no,
no, wait,
no.
wait,
Die
wait,
Hard with a
no.
Vengeance is
Die Hard with a Vengeance, Die Hard 3 with Samuel L.
mhm.
Then it's Live Free or Die Hard, and then it's Die Harder than Viagra or something. It's
I think that's it. I think it's
Um,
rock hard.
I think it's Shia LaBeouf because guess what? Shia LaBeouf's in
Shia
it.
LaBeouf. That should have been the name of the flick.
Shia LaBeouf's in it, so I'm super excited. I love that guy. So
Shia LaBeouf is pretty awesome.
He's
I
the
think
best.
I think he's actually a tremendous actor.
he's gonna be the
and
next.
I really
he's gonna be the next
appreciate.
person we stalk on this podcast.
Yeah, he definitely has 2 cubes potential.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that he's an absolute psychopath just makes me like him even
He's
more.
the best. I don't know if you've ever heard his burlesque story, where he got arrested like at a burlesque show.
No,
You got to watch it. It's like a 10-minute story, so I'm not going to sit here and butcher it. But he tells it like on Conan,
yeah,
and it's awesome.
Nice.
He's got fights. He's got like jumping behind the bar. I don't remember even. It was amazing. It's like a 10-minute story of just amazing shit. I was like, I love Shia LaBeouf. I love that guy.
yeah, man.
He's getting in
Because
fights in
and
New York City.
The whole like, remember the performance, and then like at the very
Oh my
end,
God.
he's sitting in the audience clapping.
There he is, just Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Getting chased
Incredible.
down by Shia LaBeouf. Now you've been stabbed by Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So good. The production on that, incredible.
I one year wanted to do a Halloween costume where I was the enormous paper mache head of Shia LaBeouf
Oh man, that'd be so sick.
running around.
I would help you make that.
and then when you take it off, because I can look like Shia LaBeouf if I care. In the end, I take it off and I am Shia LaBeouf. There he is, just Shia LaBeouf. I could have got Erin to remember, because Erin already knows all the words to that. Just follow me.
She knows
around.
every word to that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably.
Shut up. Should I call her right now and demand that she sing it?
She probably would know it all.
It's
yeah.
probably like 6 minutes long.
It's so long. Yeah, but she knows it really well. She's watched it a lot of many times. But then
Well, what is he a good guy in it, or who does he play in the movie? I know this movie's like 10 years old, but refresh my memory.
in Die Hard, Die Harder Than Time, I think he plays the Justin Long character in it.
Die one heart at a time.
Yeah.
He plays the Justin Long character. Oh, so he plays his son.
I guess he's just like with Bruce Willis the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call your sister. I'm gonna ask her to sing the Shia LaBeouf song. She'll decline, and then we'll just move on.
Okay, let me see if I'm still connected to the.
No, the
Bluetooth.
films that I did watch this week. I
Oh,
watched.
I'll call her.
I watched The Substance.
Okay.
Then
I'm
I also
calling,
watched
I'm
the
calling
movie.
it Styling.
I'm. All right.
Because we got her on the.
Yeah.
Please leave your message.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because now she answered.
We almost doxed her number.
There we go.
Is she at the work?
No, she's home.
Okay. And now she picks up the phone.
Yeah, she knows. She knows that we're doing the shows, and I just want to answer the phone.
Damn, Daniel.
God damn.
Your
it.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
All
trying
right,
to.
we'll
It
yeah,
changed.
maybe she'll call
Oh,
me.
shit,
or something like
call.
that. But no, I watched the movie The Substance,
Okay.
which if you've never heard of it, it's oh man, it's so many things. It's starring Demi Moore. Yeah, she came out of retirement. I haven't seen her in a movie in fucking 20
Well,
years.
she's been watching Bruce Willis like I have.
Yeah, I guess so. I know she is she still married to fucking
No.
Ashton Kutcher?
I know. What?
Remember she was married to Ashton Kutcher?
Ashton Kutcher's married to Mila Kunis.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, for like 10 years.
Well, if he is, he was married to Demi Moore for.
I think he dated Demi Moore, but he's been married to Mila Kunis for like fucking since that 70s show, for like ever.
No way.
Like a bunch of time. Oh,
Who's
shit.
married to Mila Kunis? Wow, Ashton Kutcher is married to Mila Kunis. Holy shit. 2012. Became engaged in 2014. What do you know? How beautiful. What a beautiful couple. Wait, you didn't answer the phone?
Oh, no, it was my dad.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally called him.
Maybe
when I
he
was
knows
trying
all
to
the words to Shia LaBeouf.
No, he will be very confused.
It was a golden opportunity to have your dad on the fucking podcast, though. I'm really
I
upset
guess
you
just
didn't answer
hammer him
the
with
phone.
one. Just
So
I don't even know what I would have asked him.
the movie The Substance, starring Demi Moore, she plays like a washed up like Hollywood starlet kind of thing, and who was known for her beauty, but now she's getting up there in age. She's a little long in the tooth. People don't exactly see her that way anymore. She starts like losing her mind over it. And somebody like informs her of this substance that makes you young again, right? Or so you think. And then she takes it, and it isn't exactly like she gets younger. It's like this younger version of herself gets like rips out of her back, and there's like this whole like practical effects transformation scene with just fucking gore and pus and bones breaking and shit. And it just spirals out of control from there. And then there's like this young, beautiful version of her. But your sister and I found a lot of like plot holes in the story. Like,
It's my favorite thing to do with movies.
yeah, like, so I mean, I don't want to spoil the movie entirely, but if even knowing how the movie goes, you should still watch it because it's like hilarious and disgusting
yeah.
and weird, just like kind of awesome. But what's it called? So like the whole point is that like you take this drug and then like a young version of yourself comes out, and then for 7 days or 8 days or whatever, like this one of them is living a life, and then after that time, that like version of yourself has to sleep for like 8 days, and you go back to being the old version of yourself, right? Because like the young version has to like regenerate, right? You have to like share this like
And then you go back to the young
spinal
person again, or
fluid.
no?
Yeah, and then after that time goes by, then you go back to being the young person, and then the old person has to like regenerate. So anyway, but the stupid thing is that like the fucking you wake up as your original self, as like the old version of you or whatever, and the old version of you doesn't remember anything that the young version did. She's all like acting surprised, like, oh my God, what did she do while I was sleeping? So we were like, so then what's the fucking point? Like if you're not actually like, if your consciousness isn't in this younger version of yourself and you're not getting the benefits, like living the life of being like, you know, famous and beautiful and rich and stuff, then what the fuck is the point? Like, so once we realized that, it kind of put a fucking dent in the whole movie. You know, we were just like, this is stupid. Like if she doesn't remember anything, why would she do this in the first place? You would just stop.
It's the,
you know?
The twist part of it.
Yeah, it's just like having a roommate that runs through every now and then when you're not home and destroys the place, and then like, and then you come home, like, you know what I mean? Like you have no part in it. Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it is still worth a watch though, because
must be rough when like she's out there fucking and sucking. And she's like, I'm 73, by the way.
yeah,
Who knows?
exactly, yeah.
That's gotta be tough. I'm just taking Joe Zempic, and I'm 22 now, but next week I'm 91, so get ready for that.
Joe
Also-
Zempic, man, what would Joe Zempic do? What would your drug do, Joe?
It would instantly drunk you.
Just immediate drunk. It's a pill you take. You swallow it the second it hits. You just
Jesus
immediately blot.
Yeah, I mean that, or maybe
No, I think your pill should just increase your alcohol tolerance.
just talkative.
You
Just start talking.
You take Joe Zempic and you can consume 3 times the amount of alcohol you normally would. Like, why would you want to take that? I don't know, but here it is.
you need to help a friend move. You take Joe Zempic. I don't know.
Yeah, then it's like the substance. You just completely lose consciousness and you just wake
just
up
forget
hours
that you
later
helped
with a
somebody
sore
out.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you're able to help somebody out without
Yeah.
remembering.
yeah, you completely forget that you wasted your Saturday.
You get a bunch of credit for charitable work that you don't do.
God damn it. I do kind of feel you though, for you, because I have helped my friends move. Nay, everyone I know move. I wouldn't just say friends. I've helped my father move.
Oh yeah,
fucking
I help
a bunch of
strangers
times.
move.
I've helped my sister move. I've helped everybody I know move. And yeah, there's no glory in it, man. I don't even remember the last time somebody bought me like a 6-pack of beer. You know, that's always like the stereotype. Like,
Usually,
I'll get you a couple beers. Like, you know, maybe they give me one out of the fridge when the job's done.
yeah. Usually, what happens is like, all right, cool. Let me buy you pizza and beer now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, no, I want to go home. I'm tired.
Uh-huh.
So I
You're
usually,
supposed to provide the pizza and beer during the move, you know?
yeah. I mean,
I think
that
that's the
happens
better
sometimes.
move. Yeah.
What sucks for me is usually I'm also the driver of the move,
Uh-huh.
so I don't get really any.
Yeah. There's a couple of faux pas. Like, first of all, like, if somebody's going to help you
benefit.
move, you got to provide some kind of food, definitely. And you don't wait till the end. It's not like Well, we'll see how well you do on the
that,
job.
Or
It's like, no.
that, or it's like, we're having a fucking party in this house that we just moved out of. Then I'm cool with it.
That sounds fun.
It's like all the stuff's out. Let's have a party.
Yeah, and you gotta like, you can't have the person that's coming to help you move have to jump through too many hoops. You know what I mean? It's not like, all right, I'll pick you up and then you'll come with me to get the rental truck. It's like, no, you gotta have the rental ready to go. You know what I mean? Like,
No, usually that's why I'm getting called. Is they're like, I don't have enough money to rent a truck. I also don't have enough money to get you beer or food. Also, I can't help you at all because I'm disabled. Also, I don't have any other friends.
This is the most depressing move ever.
It's usually
God
how
damn.
It's like I bring.
I hope you were helping this individual move into a home of some sort.
I bring the vehicle. I bring the dollies, the shrink wrap, the moving blankets.
So you're a charity. You're effectively a charity.
I am.
You're a walking charity.
The world's worst moving company.
Man, you're a saint. You're a goddamn saint.
One good news is we might be getting a 2 Cubes vehicle soon, especially if this parlay hits.
Oh my God! What are you gonna win? $240,000 or something?
$468,000.
Holy shit!
It's gonna hit on about Sunday round 9:20 p.m.
Nice.
We only need 1 touchdown that last game, so
big fucking desk. We're definitely getting a big old desk. It's gonna look like Charlie Rose up in here.
No, I'm getting a fire truck. That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, already got it picked out.
I was talking about for in here.
No,
we're
getting a fire truck.
That would be cool if we could do the podcast on the road.
We can do it in there.
On a fire truck.
I have a generator. We can do it.
Nice. All right.
Live from a fire truck.
Nice.
We could drive around while people solve crimes. And we just
Can I go up on the ladder, Joe? Can I go up on the ladder?
The one I have picked out's not a ladder truck, but we'll look into a ladder truck if it hits.
Yeah, gotta have a. I'm sorry, but it's gotta have a ladder.
I almost bought a ladder truck back in 2000, probably 12.
Okay.
It was a 250-foot ladder truck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Full water tank, full everything, full sirens. It wasn't even street legal for me to drive yet, but that's okay. I was going to figure it out. It was real cheap, $6,000, and I was going to buy it.
Only $6,000 for a fucking ladder truck. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're really cheap because nobody wants to buy them because
they don't need a 250-foot ladder.
Yeah, because they don't need a fucking fire truck with a 250-foot ladder.
Oh man, that's so cool though.
It's cool as shit.
I would just fucking charge people to go on a ride up the ladder. I would just be like,
you know what?
I think that would be
You know who looked into some of these laws? This guy. You know what you can do if you own a fire truck? You can be a mercenary fire department. So you could just tell other towns, like, hey, give me a call if you want me to show up.
Wow.
And like they pay to like rent you as a fireman.
Oh man.
And I was like, you're damn right.
But I mean, how much could you possibly make? Is it if there's just too many fires happening in the town at one time?
I can make more of it.
How often is that going to happen, you know?
Well, for one, if you have a 250-foot ladder and Cedar Grove has a 100-foot ladder and they have a problem.
In a skyscraper.
Oh, shit. Well, not even that, because, again, it goes 250 feet that way, too. So if there's somebody stuck
out on the ice or something,
yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I never thought
you know, what if you had to get off a helicopter?
What? But they couldn't land? I don't know.
Yeah, they can't. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to land.
You can fit a ladder truck, but you can't fit the chopper.
Yeah, there's trees.
I love just sitting here coming up with ideas how we could use a ladder
80-foot
truck.
tall trees.
Yeah,
got to get over them.
You're trying to recreate the exact profile picture from a friend that you intend on friending on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you need to insert someone deep into the water with a desk and
yeah. Well, and I was gonna buy the ladder truck for Brew Canoe.
Yeah.
Where I was gonna just siphon water from the Delaware River and shoot it out onto the people
to make it rain. You sent me.
I'm terrified of heights,
last
by the
week
way.
we talked about Chalice and recreating the profile pictures, right? That's why I brought that up. I had a question.
Okay.
So you sent me the profile picture that he was like emulating, and then
Yeah.
you sent me the one that you guys did, right?
Yeah.
So the one that he was trying to emulate, the people were only like they were only like knee deep in water. Like they were in like the shallow end of a swimming pool, like holding like a business meeting.
Yeah, we
But you
tried
guys
that.
decided to do it at the bottom of the pool. So you like sunk yourself to the bottom of the pool. I was like, why didn't you just do it in the shallow end like they did?
It was
if you were
super
trying to
hard.
recreate the fucking
Chelsea's pool was all deep end. All right. We didn't have an option.
It's so funny. All the other ones were like spot on. They looked just like the original. And then like that one was just like, what were you guys thinking?
The hard part was we couldn't get a table that didn't float. That's why I'm standing on the table in the picture, and that's why it's him and his dad, because I was the only one heavy enough to keep the fucking table at the bottom of the pool. And he was trying to write on the paper, like, it's not going to work. You're in a pool.
Hey, just tear right through the paper.
Yeah, I was like, it's not going to He's literally writing in the picture. It's nuts. It's a great picture, though.
If you have no idea what the fuck we're talking about,
Yeah.
go back and listen to the last episode of Two Cubes Podcast. What number is this? What are we on right now?
47 or 48.
Really? Fuck, dude. I can't believe it.
Yeah, almost
I
one
can't
year.
believe we've had this many episodes.
We're almost
Wow.
1 year in.
And how many? I think we only missed 1 week.
We only missed 1 week, yes. And then we had one where I put the same episode number twice, but then I skipped a number, so.
Yeah, wow. So what are we really at then? Or were we really at
47, yeah.
We're really at 47? Okay.
I think it's 47. or
Oh, man,
48,
it's been a hell of a
46,
ride.
47. I got to check.
One day I'll go back and listen through it all. I'm sure there's so much shit I forgot. I've always been so
I for-
fucked up on
The
this
second
show.
we hit stop, I have no idea what I said.
Same.
Uh,
I really did. It was weird. I feel like we were really hitting a stride there where we were getting like, I don't know, like Jack was putting all this production in. We would have people on.
it was when we had
right?
Jack. Yeah, it was when we had Jack. It was the big deal.
Every episode looked different. We had like a different backdrop every fucking
Yeah.
time.
Well,
you know?
we're gonna get back to that. I have to fix this wall.
We got to do some more green screen shit. That's what we got to do.
I know. I got to bring the commercials back. That's what's really gonna get us to grow. That and having the logo finished.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming. What's her face? You know, the one that you put a baby in, Sam, the one that lives upstairs, as she's also known.
Yes.
Is she got you the coolest fucking gift? She got like a neon, sign
yeah.
of
Of
this
that, yeah.
logo of our logo. So we're thinking we're gonna hang it like right here or something.
Well, I'm thinking about hanging it somewhere not on screen here because we already have.
Yeah, true.
So I'm thinking about hanging it somewhere.
On the back of your ladder truck.
Yeah, like in the yeah, there you go, in the fire truck.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, this weekend when we hit big, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're good.
$450,000.
Yeah. 468, 469 was bad luck.
Nice.
No, it's a copy of 420 and 69. I
I
figured
see.
it's good.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
No, when we hit that, that'll be fine. It probably won't work though, so we'll see you guys. Back
Yeah, we'll get a ladder truck, but it won't
exactly
work.
here. But no, the fire truck thing, I want to do that.
Oh,
The current one
no.
I'm looking at is not a ladder truck.
Sorry, I
so-
just farted. It's gonna be really
That's
bad.
okay, I don't
Anyway,
care.
continue.
Yeah, the current one I'm looking at is not a ladder truck,
Okay. Yeah, I mean that seems a little more reasonable.
but it seats 8, so we could ride up. We could get a designated driver to drive us to the bar.
Fuck
Pull
yeah.
up in a fire truck. We could park anywhere we want.
8 seems like not a lot to me, actually. Like a minivan seats 8 people. You
I know.
what I mean? Like,
but the rest of the ass end of this is all axes and stuff in case something happens.
okay, all right.
But we could park in fire zones.
Okay. That's a plus. What
Park
kind of
fucking anywhere you want.
what kind of gas mileage does this thing get? It's like 250 feet per gallon or something.
I'm 38% sure it uses diesel, so probably pretty good.
Nice. It's true. Diesel is more efficient.
I'm not
or
sure if
something.
it's gas or diesel. I haven't checked, but that's
Is
because
is diesel cleaner as well, or is
That's what the Germans say, but you can't trust them. You know that.
that's true? The whole world knows that.
But that's what, the Germans say.
You're acting like other scientists in other countries haven't tested this.
I don't know. VW was like, we put it on our Jettas, and then I don't know. In Mexico, they're still using gas, so I don't know.
Oh man, I
The
remember
Chinese still using gas.
my the Chinese. My uncle. I had an uncle that had a Volkswagen Rabbit. It was like this little 2-door fucking hatchback, weird looking car, but it had a diesel engine in it.
Yeah. No, the Volkswagens, they
Yeah, it was
You
pretty
know.
cool.
those Grubers, they like.
Are we talking World War II tanks now? What is it? No, that was a Panzer. That was a
A
Panzer.
Panzer tank, yeah. No, I'm saying Gruber. Like
What's
Hans
a
Gruber.
Gruber? Oh, Hans Gruber. How did you not like the first fucking Die Hard, man? God damn
Yeah.
you. You're
Again-
crazy.
I saw Mall Cop first, and it's just a better movie. It's the same thing, just better. If fucking
It is kind of oddly similar, but
well, it's they directly copied it.
no, did they?
Yeah.
Uh,
They just made them in a mall.
My friend Benna and I had
At one point, he's literally climbing through vents.
Oh, that's right. Does he pull the lighter out?
I can't remember. No, he pulls out no, he pulls out candy because he's fucking whatever diabetic or whatever, and it has to have sugar. So he pulls out the sugar and eats it, and then falls through the ceiling because he's fat.
All right, yeah. I did see that movie. I saw the movie in theaters.
I
But,
saw the first and second.
There's a second?
Yeah, Paul Blart 2.
No way.
Yeah, they're at a Mall Cop convention. I think it
And
takes place in Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh man, shit. It's weird every time my Netflix like screensaver pops up now. There's like the Nakatomi Plaza is just like right there. It's like a helicopter like, scrolling shot of Los Angeles skyline, and it's just the Nakatomi Plaza. It's very funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, but that movie is phenomenal. Your sister pointed out. Oh, I think we already talked about this on the show, but rewatching it, knowing that the dad from fucking Family Matters, the cop,
Yeah, Carl Winslow.
just watching it like viewing it as a gay love story.
That's great.
They have such fucking hard-ons for each other in that movie. It's like uncomfortable, and at the end, like the smoke clears and like they see each other for the first time, and it's like it's so romantic.
Again, it's an alright movie.
It's so funny.
In Paul Blart, he's got Naj, the guy who's dating his daughter
Yeah,
or stalking his daughter.
Naj.
I think that's his name.
I don't know. Is this a character from the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember this. God damn it. I saw this movie fucking 15 years ago or whatever the fuck it came out. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Fuck. How dare you compare that to Die Hard?
Got a Segway. It's all parkour guys. It's
Segways really went away, huh? Like you saw them like
I think the hoverboard really.
yeah,
they were
took
like,
over.
hey, we
yeah.
were able to figure out how to take away the enormous.
Yeah, we're able to figure out how to make you not look like a total fucking nerd. Everywhere you go.
Yeah. Instead, we
Are
just
you
make
tired of getting beat up on your
fall.
Segway? Are you tired of having people scream jerk off every time you drive
No,
by?
I think Segways are still around in like Arizona where it's nice and flat and old.
Yeah,
I think they're still there.
yeah.
But like, yeah, around here you drive a Segway for 100 feet and die on a sidewalk crack.
The fucking man. You know what? I take it back because certainly Segways were incredibly douchey. They were also very dangerous because they were super heavy and they were like
Yeah,
really big.
they're so huge.
Yeah, but the hoverboard is just as douchey. It's pretty bad. At least it seems like it takes some skill though. The hoverboard seems like it takes a little like balance, takes a little skill.
I wish the Segway could do some sweet jumps. Is what I want. I want it to
like a video game. You want to be able to hit a button and it just does like a
yeah,
hop.
like a
That'd be cool.
oh
You're like,
pothole.
there's just certain barriers I can't get over. It's like, why put it in the game if I can't jump
just
over it?
pothole.
Yeah,
Yeah, just pop me off the ground quick,
that would be cool.
like Speed Racer.
Hell yeah! Like a little panel just comes out of the bottom, like bloop. Yeah, but it would have to lift because the Segway weighs like probably 300 pounds, 200
Okay,
pounds, or
all right,
something.
fine. If the parlay hits, we're all getting Segways to ride to the fire truck.
Hell yeah!
I'm getting
Hell yeah.
everybody a Segway.
I wonder how much a Segway is. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna price a used Segway right now.
Yeah, I
All right, let's go on the eBay.
I would
We're
say
gonna go
2,200. For like a 2012 used Segway, I'm gonna say 2,200.
Dude, it's so cheap.
Is it?
$450.
We can get $450 Segways.
Hell
What's
yeah,
the
man.
weight limit?
Wait, hold on,
Can me
hold
and
on.
Scott do Dirty Dancing with it?
Self-balancing Segway S Max transporter, 12.4 miles an hour is top speed.
Okay.
Hold on. Weight limit. Wow, I would never even think to look for that. Hold on. Of course they can hold you. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be fine. Watch if it's like a child Segway. It's like,
160-pound weight limit.
oh,
For $400, we can get a Segway?
$450.
That's
Don't push your luck, kid.
Oh my god, dude! I could segue to work.
In today's economy,
I
you
could
think you're
seg-
gonna get a $400 Segway?
I could segue to work. My real downfall would be is if it
Tell me.
doesn't do the noise. I'd have
Oh,
to
like a powering up noise.
Yeah, while I drove around, I'd have to make that noise, which would be really annoying.
Yeah, it sounds like the very beginning of a car alarm, like like those new police officer, the new police
the
car.
whoop.
What is
Yeah.
that? It's got to have it because you can't say like the like you heard a cop siren because
Yeah.
then everybody's gonna think a wee wee. They're not
Yeah.
gonna think a whatever. Yeah, what is? It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's effective though. I could be like blasting
have that
music
joke with-
and you feel that shit in your
I have
chest.
my
It
joke with
vibrates.
I have that joke with my friend named Jimmy. He one day texts me. He goes, "Hey, can you go with my dad to pick me up from the airport tomorrow?" I go, "Okay." Well, it was
I
at
just vibrated his chest
well,
cavity.
it was at JFK, and I was like, I mean, I could just go pick you up. He's like, "No, my dad wants to go." Okay, so why do I have to go? He goes, "Because he doesn't have a cell phone. And he doesn't have a GPS. He doesn't know how to get there." I go, "I could just pick you up then. It's like way easier for me to just leave from my house." He was like, "No, he wants to come." I was like, "Okay, cool." He goes, "But he wants to drive." So I was like, "All right." So I just got in the car with his dad, who's cool. His dad's awesome, but it took us like 2.5 hours to JFK.
Oh
It
no!
was at like 4 in the
So you
afternoon.
you just had an
So-
awkward conversation with
Me and
dad
him,
that you don't
but-
know yet.
The whole time I because Jimmy gets in the car and I go, "Hope you like the sound," and he was like, "What?" I was like, and then on cue you hear come up behind us. It's like, "Yep, you're gonna hear that for the next
Why?
probably 2 hours." This is New York City, and
Oh,
all
yeah.
the cops were just driving, and he wanted to take.
They just got they just got this new horn. They really want to fuck
we're
around.
like
with it.
driving past City Field,
Yeah.
and it's whoop, whoop. It was nuts. So me and Jimmy have that joke now where randomly we'll be at like a bar and you'll just hear whoop.
Those things. What are they called though?
I don't know.
They got to have a name.
Segway siren. I
A,
don't know.
a police whoop.
The whoop whoop.
Yeah. I'm not calling it a whoop whoop. I'll give it one whoop. It's a whooping horn. It's a
Yeah.
brother in blue whooping horn.
But it's but yeah, my Segway better make that noise
Yeah.
when I drive around.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm
That is
gonna make-
it's a great noise.
like Chris Pratt. I've heard got in trouble filming the first Guardians of the Galaxy because he wouldn't stop going pew 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 pew.
He's like, you're gonna cut all this out and sound editing anyway. Who gives a shit?
But yeah, he
That's so
apparently they were
funny.
like, stop doing the pew noises.
pew 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 pew.
pew 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 pew.
I wonder if
pew,
you
pew.
can see like if
No,
there's
'cause he's
any
got
like
that like animated
oh
thing
that's
over
right
his face.
that's right yeah. That's so fucking funny. The only sound that really rivals the or the fucking what was the other one you said? The pew pew noise is the thump sound from Terminator 2. Have you ever seen that movie? Like the thump,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
t-shirt cannon sound.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about that grenade launcher sound.
Yeah, hell, that noise is the best.
When it leaves
Thump.
when a mortar leaves the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great noise.
yeah. I once I was lighting fireworks in Myrtle Beach with my brother
Mhm.
for my mom. And my mom, like the whole time, she's getting nervous, but I was like, "Wow, it's fine, dude.
Yeah.
You're allowed to light them on the beach down there, whatever." It was
It's like
legal.
the best place to do it. Yeah.
So, we've lit 15 or 20. We're almost out because after a while, it's very boring.
Yeah.
Light it, put it in. It lights, and we never hear the whoop. So we were like,
Let me go
just
closer to it.
Fucking blew up, dude.
Just on the ground.
Just never left the tube. Blew the tube up. Thank God everyone was fine, but Jesus, it was
Yeah.
terrifying.
Damn. Where how far were you far back? Were you behind something?
I wasn't behind anything. No, we just went. You know,
I always make sure I'm posted up behind something.
oh, no, I was like me to that pillow. It was we just got down, but no, I was like to that pillow.
I once in my youth set off. In my youth, I mean, I was probably, I don't know, 28. I set off fireworks in a cemetery one time. That was
Okay.
pretty cool. I mean, probably incredibly disrespectful.
Sometimes
I mean,
the dead
depending on what you look
I
at.
think they do have
If I
dead
were dead
dead.
and I were buried in a cemetery, I would be happy to be like,
I think-
whoa, yeah, it's about some time somebody came and visited and brought fireworks. We're having a party
I
down
think
here.
they
you
do
know?
fireworks the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, Day of the Dead's awesome. I think Day of the Dead is a cooler
Dia de los
holiday.
Muertos?
I love Halloween. Don't get me wrong, but Day of the Dead definitely has a better origin story. You know what I mean? Like it has a better reason for existing. Like
Well, yeah.
you ask anybody around here, like what's Halloween they're about? They're like, I don't know, something with like druids and pagans and keeping the devil out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's put on a mask. Show me your tits. Let's eat some candy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ah, damn! I should have worn my Jimmy Carter mask on tonight. Damn. Oh well.
I would have been terrified. I would have been absolutely terrified.
terrifying mask. It's.
But he was my favorite president. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, we ate some peanuts today too. Damn.
We did.
Would've
That
been
would have
good.
been really noisy thing for anybody just listening audio wise.
Yeah, but if I was
Just
Jimmy
us
Carter,
just crackling peanut shells into the
if I was
microphone.
Jimmy Carter giving you peanuts,
That would be terrifying. It'd be so scary.
well,
Because I know what those masks look like. Oh shit, we are way over
Yeah,
an hour.
yeah.
Fuck.
yeah, well,
Erin's gonna be so mad at us.
yeah,
She hates a long
It's
episode.
okay.
Not that she ever listens.
it's okay,
but
friends. It's time for so long.
We love you.
Thank you for joining us
Smash that like button.
on this-
Like and subscribe.
on this special Mickey evening. Thank you guys. we like to have fun on this show, so I'm gonna play you this song that I made up in the last 12 hours. I don't know why it's not Bluetoothed anymore.
I got lyrics for it now. Jack left the show, so now we must go and fade into obscurity. Gonna sink without our Jack. I just freestyled that. Do you like
Yeah,
that? That was
That was
good.
nice.
I stole the melody from the.
You just
the
jacked
guitar.
us off.
I think Jack jacked us off.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
Welcome to the Two Cubes podcast. We're starting over. Fuck you guys.
the 10 milligram is kicking in right about now. Like it's coming full swing at the end of the show.